let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now Murray. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off the option, here's Murray running left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So here's a 3rd and 14. Murray going to throw. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On play action, Allen. This pass out wide to Hall. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Trey McBride, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Murray now. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Here's Kamara on the read option. He'll take this to the 46. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Deion Jones, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
That puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Kamara trying again. Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Murray. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Christian Kirk, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Allen. Thomas brings it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Allen. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. In motion goes the tight end. Now Allen again. And it's caught. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
56, 56.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Quez Watkins. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Christian Kirk and company heading back onto the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Murray. Fighting to stay upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately.
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. This is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Travis Kelce. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Murray now to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. It's taken to the 26. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Allen going to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Paul want to give up the middle. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's Allen to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. To throw, it's Allen. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Play action. Now it's Allen. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Allen going to change the look here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Again, that's Watkins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. To Jefferson on the slant. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. 2nd and a couple. Murray going to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Still going. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin at Bank of America Stadium, Cincinnati in town to take on Carolina. And it's the home team who are out in front.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To the air, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Andre Cisco. Down to the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Allen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Brian Thomas,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Bucs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
There's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Murray. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Good footwork at the 30. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Murray now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Alex Highsmith
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And they will remain well behind. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Hall again.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Give to Hall running right.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And the passing numbers are just dizzying at this point. That last completion is going to put him over 600 yards now for the game as he just continues to do whatever he wants when he drops back to pass.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll find Hall. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, home. Alert! What's that?
Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now they send a running back in motion right. Allen now on 3rd and goal.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. No one left in the backfield as they send a man left. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
To throw, it's Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Pushes past him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. Back now in Tampa.